everyone, welcome back. It's Susie. If you're new here, welcome to Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey. This video is part 2 of the ThredUP DIY 5-pound jewelry rescue box from Suwanee, Georgia. I was going to say Savannah. And yeah, we have lots more to go. And as I mentioned, there's some watches in here. So let's start off with this one. This watch is by Skagen, Denmark. From Denmark, yeah. This is a beautiful silver tone mesh, very slim bracelet style watch. There's the maker's mark, Skagen, Denmark. It has this type of clasp, which is adjustable because on the back side you see the notches, so you can slide this accordingly to the size of your wrist. This measures 7 inches only in total. The face is a silver tone matte finish, round bezel, and the dial has the flag motif. I did find the same model, which is for triple S online, but not with the flag motif. I only found ones with a solid back. So this is a pretty hard to find item with that flag design, the 4 stars and the stripes. On the back there you can see Skagen, Denmark, and that model number. It does say it's water resistant up to 100 feet. It is ultra slim. It has Japan movement. And I think this is in pretty nice condition. So we have this Skagen, Denmark watch. Okay, the next watch is a swatch. Yeah, it is a matte gold tone watch. This fits a 6.5 inch wrist. Bring you in close, you can see the face. The bezel does have some scratches. The hands are luminous, so they glow in the dark. There's also a calendar feature. And if you look at what the watch sits on, it's like a clear lucite. Here you can see it better. There's 3 knobs. Let's look at the inside. Oh, there's a lot of writing back there. Let's see how this opens. Okay. Some scratching here. Inside it says stainless steel. Okay. Let's see if I could show you this back. Oh, it says diaphane right there and there. And then in here, it says swatch irony diaphane with the swatch site address, patented, water resistant, Swiss made, some numbers. It says battery. Oh, it gives you the battery size. And yeah, I guess that's where you open it to replace the battery. This is stainless steel. It is gold tone, like in a matte finish. I think this is pretty nice. So this will be going to the jewelers as well. And to switch out the battery to see whether or not this is in working condition. So looking at the face, it looks pretty good. There's no cracks or breaks or even major scratching. I mean, if you can see that there's like very slight wear. But this is a pretty nice swatch, and the the face has these rhinestones going all around where the hours would normally be. So we have this swatch irony diaphane watch. The next watch in this ThredUP box just blew my mind. See that? That's a tag. Heuer? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Heuer. This is a woman's watch. It is the Formula 1 quartz watch, model WA 1418. This is vintage. This, I believe, came out in the 1990, so it's about 32 years old. It is a water-resistant watch up to 200 meters. It has a white dial, the black bezel, Swiss movement, sapphire crystal, rotating bezel, luminous hands. There's a date feature, a 12-hour dial, quartz movement, battery operated. It is not running at this time. Analog in this beautiful matte silver finish tone. Tag Heuer has been around since 1860. Yeah, it was founded in 1860 by Edward Heuer. So that's 162 years ago. Their parent company is LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. TAG, or TOG, is actually an acronym, and it stands for Techniques de Avant-Garde. The great-grandson, Jack, is the current chairman. Their slogan was Swiss Avant-Garde since 1860. Their first chronograph was patented in 1882. They patented the oscillating pinion, which is still used today by major watch manufacturers of mechanical chronograph watches. That was patented in 1887. So, yeah, let me give you a little history about Tag Heuer. In 1911, Heuer received a patent for what they called the Trip of Time, their very first dashboard chronograph. It was designed for cars and aircrafts. In 1914, they created the first wrist chronograph. And then in 1916, one of the sons, Charles, introduced the first stopwatch, really used by so many professionals such as race car drivers and automobile enthusiasts and aircrafts. They also introduced the first dashboard timer used for cars and aviation. They manufactured chronographs for pilots. They even expanded their line and included fancy cases like stainless steel, 14, 18, 22 karat gold cases. The dials were mainly white or black and copper. They also produced watches in the 50s, early 50s, for the American retailer Abercrombie and Fitch. Fitch. So if you run across a vintage Abercrombie and Fitch watch called the Seafarer, they had special dials in blue, green, and yellow patterns. That was made by Tag Heuer. And then in 53 and 54, they made another watch called the Autograph, and that was used by rally drivers to determine whether the car reached a certain pace over a span, like a mile, I guess. And it was also used by golfers. And what else can I say about TAG Heuer? They produce timing devices for skiers, for motor racing events like Formula One. In the 50s to the 70s, they were really popular among car racers. They produced stopwatches and timing equipments for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for Shelby Cobra, for MG, and even for Champion spark plugs. And then in 62, TAG Heuer was the first Swiss watchmaker in space. Yeah, John Glenn, the astronaut, wore a stopwatch, which is now on display in San Diego at the Air and Space Museum. In the 60s, they partnered with Breitling and Hamilton and produced watches with them. And then in the 70s, they even introduced what was called the chrono split, which was a digital chronograph that had both LED and LCD displays. 2017, they even had a limited edition Muhammad Ali watch. Pretty impressive. And recently, I would say, as 2015, perhaps, they launched their very first smartwatch, which was called the Connected, and that was a Android. In 91, they have a new slogan. It was called "Don't Crack Under Pressure." So yeah, I'm really very, very happy about finding this, and it's a keeper. So these watches will all be brought to the jewelers. I will have the battery replaced, so if you are interested in either the Swatch or the Skagen, email me. Moving on to necklaces. This one here, very special. It is abalone disc. It's quite small. It only has a 7-inch drop, and this extender is 2 inches. Look at that large spring ring clasp. There is a jewelry tag. It says Carrie Meng Designs, New York City. It is a double-sided. You see that? The little disc of this beautiful abalone. The chain it's on is like an antiqued, what would you call that? Bronze? The extender even has a little disc on the end. The jewelry tag, let's see if I could show you that. Well, there is the spring ring, and looking at it, let's see. It does have some wear, and you know what? That looks like right here, that looks a little green to me. This tag reads, here, let me show you what the tag looks like. It's really hard to see, but Carrie, K-A-A-R-I, Meng, M-E-N-G, Designs, New York City. So that's what it says. So let me tell you about who she is. She's been designing vintage glass jewelry for more than 30 years. She moved to New York City in 1988. She started exhibiting jewelry in trade shows. She designed for specialty shops, including Anthropology. And she designed jewelry for Bergdorf Goodman after graduating from the jewelry program at FIT in 1992. FIT is my alma mater, and it's Fashion Institute of Technology. Yeah, she did design for Anthropology, like I said, when they opened their first store in Philadelphia in 1992. In 97, when her daughter Sophia was born, her business evolved into what she calls French General. Yeah, that's a shop where she began to teach jewelry making out of her shop. And her first retail shop was actually in Soho, Manhattan, downtown Soho, which actually is an acronym for South of Houston Street. And it was on Crosby Street. And I actually remember it. And her sister Molly and her sold French-inspired items, textiles, notions, even ephemera, and everything was only found in France. In 2003, they moved French General to Los Angeles, where they only opened once a week. But she continues to conduct vintage craft workshops and offer creative kits to people who enjoy working with vintage components. So you can even go to her site, FrenchGeneral.com, I think, and you'll see what she offers. She's also a very accomplished author of several books. One of them is called French-Inspired Jewelry, Creating with Vintage Beads, Buttons, and Baubles. She also published one called Treasured Notions and many others. So check out FrenchGeneral.com. And that's a bit of history about Carrie Ming. This next necklace has a tag on it, and it says onyx, marcasite, and crystal. This has a drop of 15 inches, so it's a 30-inch necklace. It is on this pink silk cord. When I tested these beads, they tested as quartz, not glass. So these are crystal quartz. And let's take a look at this. They're pretty awesome. This has a price tag of $125. This here is a little bead filled with marcasites. I don't see anything missing. And then you have this pendant, carved pendant. And according to that tag, it says onyx, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be considered onyx. It is like a maroon, brown color, more maroon. I'm not sure what that design depicts. It kind of looks like, to me, perhaps two dragons on the top, maybe a peach in the middle, and a coin on the bottom, and down here, not sure. But these beads are beautiful. So we have this very interesting crystal quartz beaded necklace with marcasite and this carved pendant with a 30-inch full-length beaded necklace. Okay, next up we have this necklace. These beads are cold and they tested as nephrite. And then you have these beads that are like a cherry color. and they fell under that same category, along with these black faceted glass beads. This here pendant, I believe that's faux cinnabar. Looking at it really close, I really don't see the layers. And then there's that smaller bead on the bottom, which is a different color from this one, so I'm not sure what that is either. This here has a 7-inch drop, and there is a little extender, which is only 1.5 inches long. There is an elongated lobster claw, which has a mark of 925 on it, and it's quite tarnished. So let's get the magnet. Okay, the chain is not magnetic, so we'll test the extender along with the clasp. And then you have these metal tubes that look pretty tarnished too. Let's see if they are magnetic. No, they're not. So, okay, we have this, and if you're familiar, I do like the bulk testing of precious metals at the end of the videos. Therefore, I won't bore everyone who may not like to see that. So we have this necklace, very sweet though, cinnabar pendant, faux cinnabar. Yeah, I'm really thinking that's faux. Nephrite beaded necklace. The next item in line is this really fun polished silver tone necklace. It has these bars. The chain is made up of cubes. There is a, let's see. Okay, this type of lobster claw. There is a tag on it with a price tag of $60. Why? Really fun bars. As you can see, they're rounded on the top side, and it's flat on the back. Okay, there's a mark over there. I mean, it looks to be in okay condition, and these are the cubes that make up that necklace. So let's straighten that out. There's the train. For those who know me, I live near the train. This has a drop of 8¼ inches long, no extender. So we have this one, which is pretty fun. I like it. Okay, next up is this really long cord. It has that sliding feature on the top where you can slide it to shorten it or lengthen it. As is, it's really long. Let's see how long. I would say it has a drop of little over 13 inches long, and it's holding this. That is a raw jadeite, wire wrapped, and then there's this beautiful tiger's eye bead that is held with these very decorative bead caps. That stone is pretty thick, and there you see. Yeah, when I tested it, it did fall under the jadeite spinel line on the Presidium gem tester. So we have this one on a cord. Next one I grabbed is this clear glass seed bead necklace that has these glass stations of single beads and bicone beads and little rondelles in silver tone. This is really long, and I don't see a clasp. So okay, this is an infinity style strand. So if I fold it in half, let me measure it that way and then double that number. It comes out to about 14 and a half. So give or take a 29-inch strand of glass beads. Okay, next item. Okay, I see like a brass tone spring ring. You have these silver tone bars and these really pretty beads in 2 different sizes. Huh, okay. These beads are, you know, like that robin's egg color, but then there's this brown veining going through them. Really long. Let's look at this. There's a little kink right there. Here's another kink. Okay, this is pretty though. And measuring this one like so, the drop comes out to, I would say, approximately 11, so 22-inch drop. Yeah, 22-inch drop. So that's it's a long necklace. Let's look at it close. Yeah, there is some wear on those bars, but those beads are pretty. I gotta say, they're pretty nice. So we have this one. And yeah, these are very easily can easily be unkinked. Is that a word? Unkinked? All right, there you go. We have that. Okay, next item. I had to look at this twice and then I figured it out. This is a belt. This is a silver tone belt. It's so cool. You have these square panels and then this whole big design filled with glass rhinestones. The belt measures up to this ring 26 inches, but you have all this, and the belt measured in its entirety comes out to 48 inches long. So with that said, I have to show you this part. Isn't that pretty? You have these squares that have big rhinestones in them, and then you have all this filled with rhinestones, and they're all there, even here. And then it ends in the same motif as those 2 squares on my left side. So yeah, this is a pretty cool piece, and I guess picture it around your waist. So I guess this would probably be more towards the side, and this wraps around, and then you can wear it accordingly with the chain hanging down. So you could even wear it as on your hip, like if you're wearing a tunic. It has a nice silver tone lobster claw, and even the end of the chain has a nice silver tone bead. So we have this really sweet silver tone rhinestone filled belt. That was okay. It was just a little kink in it, so it's nice and flat. So yes, there were plenty of craft lot items in this box. So let's start off with this bracelet. It's one of these memory wire style. this one is missing a bead right there, the black one. So that will be in the craft lot. Here is a statement necklace. Beautiful colors, but as you can see, there is one of the beads missing right there. Gold tone, really nice. These beads can be repurposed. This one here is another statement necklace. This is pretty cool. You have these gold tone flowers with the rhinestones in the middle. But why am I putting this in the craft lot? Because it's pretty worn. Is anything missing? It doesn't look like it, but really nice though. Oh yeah, something is amiss. Now that I look at it right there. So this medallion is missing one of the rhinestones. So that will be in the craft lot. Here's some single earrings scattered all around. This one is a glass bead, black and like a light blue, and it has a barrel clasp. Craft lot. This is a choker, but I don't know, the strands look pretty worn to me, so that will be a craft lot item. This here is actually a J. Crew necklace, really long, nice chain, box chain, and it's holding these really heavy brushed gold tone pieces, but I think this one is cracked. So that will be a craft lot item as well. What else do we have? Here is a black necklace with this little pendant hanging off of it. It's wearable, but I'm gonna place that in craft. I placed all these bracelet panels in here, so that's can easily be reused. They have a flower pattern, open work. This one is cowrie shells, very frayed at the end, so that's craft. This is a Alex and Ani bracelet with the what is that, a hummingbird? And yeah, hummingbird, and it's actually new, but I do see, look at that, I do see a lot of wear on it. So yeah, brand new, kind of worn, craft lot. Here are some beads I put together, and these are actual stones. So yeah, these are cute, craft lot. These are cornelian beads. There's only 5 of them. Here are some findings, some more rondelles with the raised bead design. Here's a little pendant, pretty. Oh, it even has some letters on it. RLM, not sure, but that's cute. And this is a bracelet, pretty worn. It says flea market girl. Yeah, that's pretty worn, but it has a, looks like a leafy crescent moon. Okay. Here you'll see some single earrings. I'll place them into a single earring lot. Yeah, these are all single earrings. This is a necklace, silver tone, needs a little cleaning, and it says y'all. So we have that. This is a very long necklace. Okay, multi-strand. Looks like a Y necklace, but looking at it closer, I see the bottom, that little fan says love on it, but I think it's missing something. But it's really a cute necklace. This is, I'm not sure, because look how short this is, and then it comes with this really long extender. So we have this gold tone chain. Oh, here's another gold tone chain with the spring ring. You know what? This one I will keep for a pendant. And I think that's it. Oh, here are some findings. Really very pretty. I guess they belong on a necklace perhaps. So yeah, craft lot items. If you noticed in my videos, sometimes I feature some craft lot before and afters because I have buyers who do buy craft lot items and then they send me their before and after photos of what they created from it. So if you have any, feel free, send them to me. Oh, what's this? This is a hamsa. Oh, this is a Alex and Ani. It even says 925. Okay. I'll put this aside and test later. And all these are single earrings. So let's move on to bracelets. Okay, bracelet time. Well, this isn't actually a bracelet. It's an anklet. This is a lava beads with the little hamsa charm. It's a stretch. And as is, it falls down to 8 1/4, approximately. Oh, maybe even 8 1/2. So we have this one. This next one is very pretty. This is one of those sliding style. Silver tone. This is in great condition. These are in a rose gold tone, the heart and the little beads. There is a wing with little pave glass rhinestones and also a rose gold heart. The back of it says LACN and there's a little rhinestone behind the heart. So we have this one. I think it's really sweet. Next one, this here is a link bracelet with the spring ring. It is marked 925. Let me connect it and measure it on the mandrel so we can see how large it is. About 7 1/4 inches. It's funny, it has this little plate here that says 925 on it also. So we'll test that. Next, this is beautiful. This is a gold tone bracelet. It has this type of closure with the safety clasp on either side. I tested these stones and they're real. You have amethyst, blue topaz, garnet, citrine, peridot, and that color scheme continues on. In between the stones, you have this silver tone raised bead design. So let me connect this as well. It's very secure, you see? And this one comes in at 7 inches exactly in circumference. So we have this one. It's marked 925. It looks like a R on the back. Here. See that? Looks like a R. 925 China. So, yeah, we'll test this at the end of the video. So let me place that aside. The next one, this is also marked 925 on the ring. This is a toggle bracelet with glass beads. Black faceted glass beads along with them. I don't know, they look like peachy champagne colored ones. And placing this bracelet on the mandrel. Oh, you see there's little flowery details. There you go. On the toggle. And this measures in at about 7 1/4 inches in circumference. So we'll test this one as well. And make sure that it is in fact what it's marked. And these are glass beads. So we have this, we have this. Oh, what's this? I'm not sure. Big spring ring clasp, very tarnished chain. And it's marked 925. No, it's marked sterling. It says sterling on it. Okay, so we will test this as well. I don't know, maybe something to hold a watch, because it is really wide, more than 9 inches. So we have that. And then next up, oh, here's a little stretch bracelet with a scallop shell and a starfish. Really sweet. So we have this. Next up, another stretch. This is good. Dyed halide beads with some silver tone rondelles, and you have a little bead charm hanging off of it. Really nice. And this here is a cluster of stretch bracelets. So you have a white one, silver tone bead. You have one with the, no, this is just holding it together with the tassel. And then you have this black glass seed bead with a glass faceted bead at the end. Okay, this is a nice combo. So we have this. So let's move on. Okay, next up we have pairs of earrings and some rings. So let's start off with this pair. There you see, purple rhinestone centers. There's the back. Those are nice. This pair is a metal teal color. This one is brown enamel. These are pretty. These are post earrings. And let me show you these close up. The next pair is also a post earring. And they're pretty sweet. That stone in the middle is green. Here you have some chandelier earrings in this Kelly green color. Come on. Faceted post earrings. There's the back. And they do say something up there, but I don't know what. It's really small to see. But there you see it. That's that pair. The next pair is really nice. They are post earrings as well. I will put backs on them. And they're just very, really nice. Here is another pair of post earrings with that checkerboard design, gold tone. Here's a pair of hook earrings, also with that type of design, oval hook earrings. The next pair are black faceted silver tone ones. Teardrops, really nice. A little weighty. Here are some, these are cherry red. More like a, you know, kind of like a maroon in gold tone, similar to this ivory color one. Next pair are seed bead hook earrings in this nice, more like an orangey red. And next pair is a pair of post earrings. These are really sweet. Clear rhinestones, and then you have those little tiny blue ones. This pair reminds me of like a Lenora Dame style, because it's made out of the clay polymer. See that design? And who knows, I'm not even sure if that is her maker's mark, but I love these hoops. There's that maker's mark. I don't know, they can very well be, but if you know, let me know. But these are really nice and in perfect condition. And then okay, we have these Christmas theme ones. Here are snow globes. Here are candy canes in, come on, silver tone with the red enamel. And then we have some jingly, yeah, they jingle, green bells. There you go. Hook earrings. And then next up, we have some rings. So the first ring I wanted to show you was this one. And it is like a gunmetal tone. The size on this is about a 7. There is some wear on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a purple rhinestone with some clear ones. And they have this crisscross pattern. So we have this. And we have the same ring. Also has a little wear, but this is a 6. And this one has the same design, but these stones are even more of a vivid purple. Also in a gunmetal tone. So let me look at that first one again. You know what? The first one, I take that back. The first one is black. Yeah. Black and clear. And the second one is purple and clear. So the black and clear one is a size 7 and the purple one is a size 6. And they're just fun rings to wear. Here is a baby ring. I mean, this can be a pinky ring. This only measures in at 2 3/4, and it's a gold toned bow. So we have this. Next one is a copper tone. Really clean. It doesn't even look like it's been worn. Let's see what that comes in at. Okay, I would say 7, but it's a hammered copper tone, wide, long band, fun ring. We have that. This next one is a size 7.5, and it is a raised bead design. In silver tone. This next one is tiny. This is, where's the sizes? A size 6. So when we take a look at this close up, what color are those? Black perhaps? And let's make sure. Nothing is missing. Yeah, nothing is missing. You know, that could even be blue. So we have that. And then here is a brass. There's some wear. I see the copper peeking through. This is a brass tone ring in a size 6. And that's what it looks like. So you have this open work design. Pretty costume ring. The next one is gold tone, size 6.5 as well. It's textured, and then you have this stone. Wow, that looks like a faceted labradorite. That's cool. Okay, next one. This is also brass tone, antique brass tone, and the size on this one is 7.5, and that's the design. Gives me a southwestern feel. This one is silver tone. It has an M on the back. Size, I would say that's a 6.25. It's a big domed cabochon, but you know what? Looking at it, what is that? Like maybe water got in there? Okay, this would be a craft item. This ring. And then the last ring, is it missing something? What size is this? This ring is a 5.5. I do see copper peeking through, and it's just an open circle. This is going into the craft lot as well. So yeah, there we have it. The rings and earrings that were in this box. Okay, next up, these are the last 3 pieces in the box. This one here is a blue glass seed bead necklace. There's a gold tone spring ring clasp, this little floral medallion, and there's even little tiny rondelles with rhinestones on them. Very sweet necklace. This has a drop of 8 inches. So we have this one. Next up, this is a very long necklace, and there's a ribbon kind of entwined in the chain. Let's see how it's finished off. There's the lobster claw, but you know what? Is that broken? There seems to be a space. I mean, it does close, but look what it's holding. This is acrylic, and there's a faux pearl, and there is this locket. There's some staining on the back. Really pretty though. Let's open it. It is magnetic, and it's a big locket with some open work. So maybe this is something that you can place some, I don't know, something something in there that won't fall out. This chain, like I said, there's the ribbon. I would take that ribbon out. So let me measure the drop of this. It's quite long, and yeah, it measures 15.5 inches. So this is a 31-inch chain, and there's the locket. The last piece in this box is this very long necklace. It has a 16-inch drop, which makes it a 32-inch necklace in total. It's a very nice satin, brushed satin tone finish. Has a lobster claw with an extender. There's no brand. There's double chains on the top, and it falls down into this hammered disc design. That's the lighting. This is silver tone. It looks gold right here on the camera, and yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a brushed silver tone, and there is the way it's finished off. So yeah, this one completes this entire unboxing of the 5-pound DIY jewelry rescue box from ThredUP from Suwanee, Georgia. What you think? Tell me your thoughts. Comment below. I was really happy with this box. And if there's anything you would like to purchase, just email me. If you have questions, just email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. I place the instructions in the beginning of each of my videos after my introduction. I also include them below in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list, and that will be in the comment section pinned, which means it's the first comment that you'll see. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell. Choose all notifications. That way you'll be alerted when I post my next new video. I've been posting every Sunday and Tuesdays for the past few weeks. I think I will keep this schedule, and the videos will post at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the time here in New York City. And thanks everyone for spending this time with me, and I'll see you real soon in the next one. Bye now.